Hello. I did just get a kickback from a
I'm gonna
fine
DM you
I
something.
just
Go
split
for it.
among, so maybe that could be.
I needed
like
to
a nice
watch it.
dinner for
Okay.
us.
Can I watch it on stream?
Kickback from a fine. What do you mean by that?
I made $6,000 on a fine.
What the
Will
not
there
even
be a
joking.
captain tonight for the meeting? Or
What did you,
$44,600.
Slacks
tell
is
him
here. Where's
Possession of a
Turner?
firearm?
It was
Can I ask one more
a cop
question?
got robbed.
Yeah, go ahead.
It was Iris. It was
Do
either
you know
Iris
who
or
your
Wanda.
parents were?
No, the total 45. I'm saying $30,000.
It went to bench and he got
Hey, you feeling okay?
Yeah? Why?
I just gotta ask.
That's that's
Okay, good. All right. All
that's
good.
really funny.
Good.
Take a look at it.
Damn, that goes hard.
Why
Wow.
does my vest
Wow.
weak?
Yeah, but has anybody seen Slacks?
Yeah, I don't know. He's on.
I've not only seen him. I've not only seen him. I met him.
Yeah, let me go find
right there.
him.
He's right there.
Where? Right here? Slacks? You're not Slacks.
He's right there.
Oh, sorry about that, y'all. Had a terrible
Hey,
fucking
Captain.
nightmare dream. Something terrible happened.
I had the same dream.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had the same dream.
I think I had a
got to
similar
fight with
dream.
Duncan, and
Welcome
then we got
aboard.
shot afterwards. I don't know what the hell happened. I'm not sure.
What? It was pretty crazy.
crazy.
Hey, Cornwood, it's so good to see you at the meeting. I'm actually surprised to see you.
Yeah, indubitably.
Are you gonna go sleep in the showers after Cornwood?
Oh, hell, I'm surprised I wasn't sleeping in the showers before at this rate.
I shriveled up in there last night.
Yeah,
It's
I was,
actually we tell you there was another. Oh well.
There you go.
Here you go.
There you go.
Damn, how'd that get up there?
Isn't that a HR thing?
Thank God we don't have IA yet. Yeah, we're gonna have IA.
That looks
Eventually.
I
Oh,
love IA.
fuck.
actually.
Yeah. Can we get rid of the cameras in the changing rooms? Especially the ones, that,
Yeah, we're
especially the
working on
ones
those.
in the bathroom pointed directly at the stalls.
We're in the changing
I don't
room
mind
where I'm
Yeah.
getting naked to get in my police
Well,
outfit.
Oh, that
I
was
can
really funny
promise you those
timing.
cameras are not
That was
working,
really
they do not
good.
record.
Okay.
Are you?
Thank you.
I'm confident.
Oh man,
What about
That would be a
90s
massive
live
lawsuit.
action movies are the
Wait,
fucking
Slacks,
best.
did you check?
We all know.
I mean, I wouldn't
all know what the
lie.
best
How are you
90s
that
live action
confident
movie
that it
was.
was?
Actually, I think it was
Cornwood,
early
I
2000s.
Triple
but-
checked. Okay.
Okay, well, I guess we should be good then.
All the footage that I found
Is that door open?
backed up and then deleted the original footage.
door?
We all
Just to be
know.
safe.
We all know what the best live action movie was. I have it pulled up
Side
already,
door. Outside.
so that there's.
No, it's
hands are
close. That's
here.
the fire exit.
Everybody, name your best favorite live action
Man, What
movie.
happened to my vest?
Let's go up to like early 2000s, between
Yeah, I don't
90s
know
and
what
early
could've
2000s.
happened.
What'd you guys
Yeah.
get into?
Oh,
What
you
could
said
have
it was a
happened?
dream,
What
man.
could've
Thank you. Okay.
possibly
Do
happened?
you need medical?
It was all a dream.
That old burger shot end of the day,
I'll be
you know.
fine.
Or no, Senior Buns. Forgot they rebranded. You guys all right?
Well,
Hey, and
well, good.
before the
Apparently
start,
we don't
can
all
we give
know.
a shout out
A
to the
bad dream.
locksmith real quick.
If
Holy
the answer
shit.
was not
Yeah. honestly.
Scooby-Doo live action,
Quick shout out to the locksmith and MRPD. You've done a great job, whoever you are out there.
you're
Fuck
wrong.
Me dead.
I love the locks. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
fantastic.
hey,
they-
and
They're
the sound guy.
fantastic.
Yeah, they the sound guy. What? The
Yeah,
fuck
no,
does
I'm
that mean?
serious. No, it's no, I'm not joking.
Wait,
Uh,
what? Huh?
They had damn Simone Enterprises or whatever the shit came in here and they added
The
soundproofing
soundproof.
to this room.
Yeah, soundproof.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
nice.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fantastic. No.
yeah. I was in here talking about why I think Peanut has a gun. I start getting called by Peanut saying, "Why are you talking about me in the meeting?" I'm like, "You shit
Oh
me."
my God.
That's fucked up.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the
Bad
most
news. This
unfortunate.
travels pretty fast.
Yeah, so that gun is still at
I'm
large
saying
and
an
probably
animated.
it's
So I
larger
should
than
clarify.
ever because
Animated
of,
series
him
turned
going
into a
to
live
Big
action.
Ed.
Jesus.
So that's an interesting
Sorry,
301.
Sad.
Yeah, I
That
saw
is
that.
interesting.
Hook most underrated. I think Hook's underrated. I think
Well, just
everybody would
started 5
agree.
minutes, yo, 5 minutes, yo.
I
Not
think
5 minutes,
everybody
you
would
ready.
agree that Hook,
Is there already
It's a
somebody stabbed in
phenomenal-
front of apartments? What the fuck?
phenomenal
No
movie.
way. Already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the
Yep.
911.
What is that? 16 minutes. Sheesh. Some kind of land speed record. I'm telling you, apartments and Senior Buns are straight out of London, brother.
Come on, Super
You step
Mario
out your
Brothers.
front
I
door,
didn't
you got
see it.
some
Was it
fucker
good?
in a hoodie pressing you with a knife, asking
Aren't
you,
you from
"Get me
Ireland?
fucking in, bruv," and shanks you, and you're gone.
Wait, you're not from Ireland?
Excuse me?
Sorry, are you from Ireland, sir?
I am from Ireland, correct. What's that got to do with
Oh.
London?
Well, you were
No.
talking about stabbings, and yeah, she just assumed she was. Now she's confused.
Okay, there's only one county you get stabbed in, and that's Limerick, okay?
Wait, you get stabbed in Ireland too?
Only in Limerick and
okay.
Dublin, where I'm from.
Wait, hold on. Does that mean like if you cross the line from Dublin into Over, you just put the knife away, or how does that work? What do you mean?
No, you just don't get stabbed, and everyone's just kind of nice, except that's kind of it, really.
Huh.
Guns aren't legal. Our police force don't have firearms.
What?
Yeah, our police force don't have firearms beside a special squad that comes in if there's firearms present, which there very rarely is. This is what happens when you have, you make guns illegal, then,
Huh.
nobody has guns. Just saying.
Gorma, don't listen.
You just gotta watch out for car bombings. That's up north.
Car what?
That's
We
a
got
joke,
Faye.
sort of.
There's a lot of Okay.
Hey, Faye.
So, do your police force have like?
I want to thank a follow real quick. I want to thank
Taser
Come
stuff?
Consumer,
Okay.
COME.
Not just walking around
For the
knuckle,
follow.
Bare knuckle.
That might
fighting
make a
fuckers
top
in the
10
street.
list of favorite usernames I've ever seen.
That's what I thought for a second.
Last time I checked, I still think pepper spray is illegal.
It used to become what happened.
Did you say Faye?
They just roll up and just. Like,
No, what the fuck
I was
happened?
asking what Forte what
That's
the proper
amazing.
name for those are, because he said non-lethals.
Twitch made me change.
What was
No.
He called them non-lethals. What's the proper
Less
name?
lethal.
true?
Oh, you
I
wanna
don't-
rob
I
us?
don't know.
Selena answered
My
this
fucking
stuff.
arms are level 5 on a force matrix. You know what I'm saying? Lethal, brother.
Those are lethals.
Okay.
Hey,
Less lethal, because there's no non-lethal.
Slacks, you want me to go respond to this 901 with Malton?
I mean, voice is non-lethal.
Yeah, if you want to go fast and quick.
Yeah, I'll try and hurry.
Call the left.
You want a partner?
The right.
I mean, I think I should be okay. It looks like
What
we
is
just
it?
got to get that sumbitch out of there. I don't want
Yep.
the EMS getting hit by the damn
that call.
truck.
I thought it was something else going on. Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right, sounds good.
Which is anti-cum.
Welcome back.
I pledge
Unbelievable.
allegiance to the
Oh,
flag
God,
of the
for
United
fuck's
States
sake.
of America and to the republic for which it stands,
One nation under God, indivisible,
indivisible, with
liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
Amen.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the
I'm taking a seat.
Texas.
Sis.
One state,
One state,
under God,
under God,
one and indivisible.
indivisible.
All right, I'll be right back, y'all.
Someday he's gonna realize that that's not the Texas flag.
Yeah, one of these days.
San Andreas Republic.
Yeah, that's the one from Fallout New Vegas, right?
No. That's the San Andreas Republic.
McNulty, sometimes you say things that are just so out of pocket, I don't ever expect them.
What?
You good back there, Forte?
Sorry, I had a bug in my throat.
Don't start, Frost. No.
Sorry, it's my record. Don't laugh.
Slacks, I was going to talk to you after the meeting about it, but was there an update for yesterday's incident?
Yes.
Yeah, I was also gonna ask the
I
same
had
thing.
I had a conversation with Mr. K about it actually. I started a story. Obviously, was sleeping in. He's saying that potentially that the neighborhood or the quote unquote thugs that have been harassing him, trespassing, are probably behind this. Once he gets a name, he's gonna come talk to us and let us know.
So he's just saying it was a setup then.
Absolutely. He said he's got nothing to do with weed. He wants nothing to do with it. They don't even touch weed.
Right.
They're focused on their telecom company, and it seemed like somebody's out for them or trying to plant evidence on them.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were figuring, anyways. Along those
Wasn't
lines.
there like a whole situation with the ballast or whatever?
There was a long time ago. That was like a week ago, though.
The
Mhm.
neighborhood.
Yeah, and, I mean,
Sucks.
there's in the south side right now, off Grove Street and Covenant and Bruges, people are starting to buy houses.
It's tough
and
streets.
it's not.
Why?
Yeah, it's a busy street right now, and it's not only
Why?
one person that owns the house. It's 7, 8, maybe 9 people.
I mean,
pulling their
it's
money,
Slack's call, but
and they're getting one house. So there's a lot of foot traffic happening down there. In fact, we're renting a cop house.
are
on
we
Covenant 3.
are we not going to
I'm
investigate
looking for
further?
roommates. Already got 6. I
Yeah,
got room
I'm
for
down.
4 more. So,
I have 34K if you need help.
well, we're gonna re-renting. So it'll be $18.50 a week.
Yeah, I'm down.
But we'll talk about that after a minute if you're interested. I got room for y'all.
Okay.
So, that's one thing, and then we'll get started the meeting here in 1 minute.
Is that
By the way-
just quick question? Is that police only?
Any officers? Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Slacks
I'm
is-
so confused. People are
Suarez is also
selling-
one of the landlords.
Are people actually selling each other's kidneys?
Holy hell!
Oh,
This is not
Oh.
good.
You know, it wouldn't
there wasn't
surprise
like a
me.
33K
right, that
fine
can't be
today. Holy
real.
shit.
You got to ask the question. I don't
There's no
think
way.
we do.
Who's selling it? I'm completely zoned out for a
There's
minute.
times for questions
They
the
reported
middle of the
number
meeting
876
where out of
of
the
kidney stealing.
2 people that were actually present at
Oh.
that, or 3 people, the other 7 don't need to hear about it. So we're gonna wait to
Also,
have the
the
conversation with
Skinny
Slacks in
John's
private
gone
about
another thing. That's so
progression of the
strange.
investigation. But I do think
Yeah, Biscotti
doing
does- if
nothing
you
and
look
letting the
back, so
statute
you
of
make one
limitations
report
end out on
recently,
30
but
days
if
is
you
not
look back,
the
I made
solution
a
to
report
the
yesterday.
problem either.
He helped me find 51 kilos of weed.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what's interesting about that guy
51.
though?
That's enough to fill a fucking truck.
Are people growing that
Hmm.
fast? Is
No,
weed growing that
Well,
fast
no,
on the sun?
okay, so I have something to add about that. So a fully grown plant, right, is now this is wet bud, right? Pulled out the
Mhm.
gram is 100 grams, right? There's 1,000 grams in a kilo, so 10 plants is a kilo of weed. Now when it dries and it's in a baggie, it's 500 grams packed and dried.
How does it get heavier?
So that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I
Appreciate
think
the follow,
that
Nomad.
these bags are mislabeled. But when it comes to the way that we charge and process, if I look at it and I'm like, and I weigh this and I'm like, oh, it's 51 kilos of weed, they're getting felony possession of marijuana because that is a fuckload of marijuana.
Absolutely, and that's the thing I don't understand is like everybody's a felon walking around with
shit.
marijuana for the most part right
Sorry.
now, right? And because
Yeah.
most of it is not
You
meet
guys
the
probably just heard
criteria
a loud
misdemeanor,
noise. I apologize.
unless you have a plant. If you have a baggie on you, it's what minimum
You're
500
done.
grams.
You're done, pal. You're done.
Yeah.
And now it's like, but what also boggles my fucking mind is the guy that we caught a couple days ago had 106 bags of weed to match up to 46 kilos. Who is who is fucking stupid enough to go let's stab and rob someone with that amount of fucking weed on him?
That is the point I made to Cornwood earlier. I said I'm less concerned about the charge that we push. I'm more concerned that this is how much people are walking around with right now.
But again, the way
That's
that I see
crazy.
it, I think that those bags are mislabeled because you need to remember that that is weed that's been dried, so the weight should be reduced.
That's fine.
Because you're taking the moisture out of it, so it makes no sense to me if I'm holding a little bag of weed.
Mhm.
Why the fuck is it 500 grams?
Listen, I'm with
think
you.
They're stuffing more marijuana in the same bag.
That's the way it could be. They're big fucking bags, but to me, I don't know. Maybe shit's mislabeled, but the way that I am operating it is, I think it's wild. But if I
Yesterday
look
we
at
caught
that,
a guy with 42 kilos.
Yeah,
42.
exactly.
It's-
and if I obviously if I put it on a scale and it weighs that, I have a due diligence as an officer to be like, this is felony possession. You're going to get felony possession.
Yeah.
But it's also in that same regard, this doesn't feel right. So I feel like I should make sure I'm doing my due diligence as a person of Los Santos to make sure that this is,
I
above
I don't know.
board.
Yeah, for sure,
Well,
for sure. Because like I don't want to deal with mislabeled bags. That's all. You know, that's all it is.
I mean, I feel like can we? I mean, we if the bag is labeled as it is, unless the criminals start labeling them correctly, it's like what do we do about that? We have to go with what it's labeled
And
as, right?
that's the problem, right? We're stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? And are we going off what we see here? Are these labeled correctly? Do we have to buy a scale ourselves and weigh them to make sure that this is the proper amount they have on them?
The point that I'm
I mean,
making is
why would they-
regardless
why
of
would
what the
they
weight of the
say they
bag
have
is, if
more
you're
than
gonna
what they
walk
have?
around with
You know what I'm
96
saying?
Right, but I'm
bags
saying
of
is-
marijuana,
If the bag is labeled as
I don't care how
500
much it
grams,
weighs.
but you weigh it on a scale, it's
96
only like
bags of
125, right?
marijuana is
Are
an
we charging
insane
for it?
amount to walk around with,
Yeah.
regardless
I mean,
of the weight.
Yeah, I mean, I look, I don't know. Right?
They're not
Like,
broken
it's,
out into joints.
I just think
Those
we gotta
are
get it figured
those
out.
are
When I mention
distribution
label,
bags.
What I mean by that is, if I take it on the scale and it weighs 51 kilos, that's what I'm gonna operate off. But personally, just me being McNulty, I feel like the scales are a bit off.
I mean,
Yeah.
regardless, if you have
Yeah, but
92 or
yeah,
90
you're getting
plus
charged with felony.
individual
That's my
bags.
point. My point is, as an officer, that's my due diligence. I'm going to press my charge. But I mean, as just McNulty, I'm like, I feel like the scale is wrong. But as an officer, I'm going to push the prerogative of felony possession. End of story.
Well, so
until
here's-
until
sorry.
my scale says otherwise.
Right. Well, here's my question. So if you have 92 individually wrapped
This is
bags
what this is what I'm
of
going with.
marijuana,
This is exactly what
allegedly totaling up to what was it, 46 kilograms or something, 40 some odd kilograms, then why, like, I mean, is that not intent to distribute? Why the hell are you walking around with 90 plus individually
It
wrapped bags of
depends on
marijuana?
how it's sitting in the penal code. In the penal code, you have to have money and weapons with you for felony with intent.
Well, it says or, it doesn't say and. It says or.
I thought you need both.
It says and, or sorry, or not and. I looked at it pretty damn close because
Well, the way that I see that is, okay, if you have one or the other, right, and you push felony with intent to distribute, is you can now articulate that, but if you have both prongs, it's a lot easier to land a guilty charge than it is just with one, right?
Right, but felony intent, you also have to prove the suspect has a large sum of money, right, or a pattern. The thing is about if it's your first time catching them, you're not gonna get a pattern, right? Felony intent.
but why? I mean, who's gonna walk around and smoke 92 individual bags of marijuana?
Correct.
But this is the point I was making. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
you're right.
I don't know,
But
Cheech and Chong.
But it's how the penal code is written, right? It seems like there's prerequisites, a lot of charges, right? You have to build the pattern behind the felony intent, or have what is prerequisite as far as the what is needed.
So
the context is needed to be a charge.
So if you have one bag of let's say one labeled as half a kilogram bag of marijuana, how is that possibly the same charge as having 40 or 92 of them? Because let's say you divide it, I mean the cutoff is 113 grams. You're looking at 400 plus.
I'm with Cornwood on this.
I mean 400 plus times felony. You see what I'm saying? Like obviously you're not gonna stack it that high, but I feel like you're doing them a favor if you just give them the intent to distribute at that point, as opposed to stacking them all up for each 113 grams.
No, it would be one count. It says anything above that is one count.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying hypothetically, like if you were to distribute it out as per 113 grams.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely be more charges for sure. But for me, the way it's written in the penal code, it's around discovery of the drugs and the pattern, right? So you catch somebody with that much amount. Let's say we caught that guy with a 42 kilo, right? And then the next day I catch him again. He's got 500 grams. Where the hell did he get that from? At that point, I could probably arrest him for that, him with felony intent surrounding the circumstances, and on top of it, raid his property, right? Because I just caught him yesterday with 42 kilos. How the hell does he have more?
By
Sure.
how things are going, it seems like no matter what, if you find someone with possession of marijuana, they're most likely have grounds for a felony, because it seems like nobody's under a felony.
Okay.
amount.
He has
I've
watering
seen 100
cans.
gram
Is
bags.
that not paraphernalia
No,
to
it's
some
usually
degree?
The dry plants that they get them
Yeah.
in the
Hold
dry
on,
one.
wait.
You're talking about the wet versus dry.
Yeah.
Do we not
I've
have?
seen
Hold
bags
on.
at
Hold on.
0.1.
Hold on.
See a wet bag?
Hold on.
I believe so. I think maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I saw somebody else
We
that
are
was 0.1.
all focused on the weed. Shut
But
the
I could
fuck
have
up for
sworn
a
I
second.
saw that.
Hold
and
on.
It like I remember I saw it and I was like, oh shit, this is the first one I've seen that was 0.1 kilograms. I remember thinking that, but maybe I was reading it wrong and it wasn't the same type of situation.
There's,
Where do
there's
I see
apparently
it?
a guy named Santa Claus going around handing out kilos of weed to people. Like,
That's what I'm
Are there
saying. Is
multiple
weed
reports
that
of
easy
that?
to grow that everybody and his mother are just passing it out right now?
Yeah, I'm
Okay. Watering cans are labeled in the marijuana.ca.
See, that's why I want to do my scuba shit. We need to do that tomorrow, Slack. Whenever I get up.
Scuba shit?
What do you mean scuba shit? You're not gonna
What's-
find weed under the fuck like growing down like a
What's
coral
the
reef.
scuba shit?
Okay. Have y'all never heard of seaweed?
Oh wait.
I want to reach over there and
He's
slap
right.
the shit out of you,
Cornwood.
We're
Cornwood.
doing an episode of SpongeBob here pretty soon.
Fucking Squidward and the boys fucking greening out underneath there down in Bikini Bottom. Pulling a whitey there with Patrick Starr.
I could see Squidward being a stoner.
Oh, we're getting to the bottom of it for sure. So we'll look. But yeah, I mean, for now, just proceed as normal. I mean, depending on the label and the scale, it is what it is.
Wait,
it's
what?
unfortunate.
What is this photo?
Wait, what?
No. What?
That was handed
Is
to
that
me
fer-
a couple weeks ago.
that
wait,
fertilizer?
Cletus is right.
Holy shit, Chris.
Hey,
I
hey,
rest my
hey.
fucking case.
Hey, what do you know?
Okay, so that is somewhere off Paleto. Am I wrong?
How the fuck do you know that?
It's gotta
Because
be.
those corals only grow in
Yeah,
certain
the
spots. They're
corals-
only actually
Oh, smart.
that's
They
only off
grow-
Paleto and sort of around the Del Perro Beach
Top
area.
left.
McNulty, how
They
the
go
shit you
top
know that?
left
That's
in
impressive
front of
shit.
Chiliad
Yeah, she's
Mountain
right.
State
Because
Wilderness.
I know the city better than any other city.
Yeah,
I've
holy
ever been.
shit.
I know where they
That's
grow. They,
impressive.
they
I love
literally
that.
grow.
Ask me a
close
street
to
name
the-
any other place I've lived, Cornwall, and I couldn't fucking tell you.
They live. They grow really close to Cassidy Trail, like on the ocean, towards Cassidy.
There was something similar like that, but on the ground. Apparently, there's a lot of graveyards out there, a bunch of shit on the ground. I'm not sure if y'all know about this, but
The darkness.
Good picture,
Oops.
Cat.
McNulty.
I cast magic mixture. It's the darkness.
pause. Hold. Much better.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
What's
that was
that?
yesterday.
By
Or
Dutch
little
London
Lance.
Rancho, the whole entire silo is covered with shit. Mask.
Not only the
Videotapes.
silo, the whole yard.
It's an actual graveyard. It's insane.
There was probably 200 masks, at least.
Just people throwing
more than
masks
that.
in there.
More than that.
I
Did you
think
guys
we,
look at report 846? I wrote a report on that.
I think there's a hoarder out there or something. I'm not sure. I don't know, but people got problems.
Is there felony littering?
It's
Felony
There should
littering.
be.
I like that.
I like that. That's a good.
I like
idea.
that a lot.
When you litter too much.
Oh
we,
my
we stumbled
God,
upon
what
that
the
while
fuck?
looking for a spot to look over Grove Street, and we just walked up on that.
I see. Okay.
Is it
That's-
just like it's just like off of a spot that's easy to throw, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's just three, and they just chuck it over the wall.
They just chuck it over the wall, and oh
Yep.
my God.
I mean, walk around the city, you see a bunch of masks on the ground. You can collect them easily that way. I usually collect 20. I throw them in the trash, but
By the
somebody's
way,
taking.
I noticed that, Captain. We don't have a trash bin anymore in our armory.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
don't
it's
get
been
add
for
to
a
the list.
couple of
Thank you.
days.
Thank you. Okay, perfect. Thank you for reminding me. So that's one thing. Second, I want to bring up is house robberies involving the key. So if you pull up report number just made
I
recently
saw that.
by Officer Gray, it's a really good report dossier involving 31B, house robberies, burglaries. how
I'm
to
not
deal with
wrong.
house key thefts, how to confirm.
We have
if
documentation
person
that watering
owns said
cans
key, steps you need to take. There should be a dossier behind it right here.
are
explaining the
used
steps
in the
behind it
involvement of the
and,
production
what you
of
should be,
marijuana.
looking out for.
And he has
because- go ahead, Lynn.
92 bags.
Do you know where?
I think we can easily prove intent to distribute. Am I crazy?
Like, where do you go to copy?
Am I
City Hall.
crack?
You gotta pay $4,000 to get a new cut.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, the key situation. We gotta figure out something about that. I guess. Did you get a follow up about that, Slacks?
I'm still waiting, but we have like a procedure for the time being. If you want to pull up report
Say
number
something then.
878.
It's not. We've moved on, and this is not
The
worth
first
it. This is
report
not
in the
worth a
report section.
complaint. This is something. Flop's already investigating something, Peter.
Any questions about that? You might see also folks potentially planting evidence or plants or drugs or things like that.
We're investing something
backyards or
involving
house
marijuana. We have to talk to
properties.
Slacks about this
Does
all
that
anyway
mean
after.
probable cause
So
to go
it's,
inside, knock on the
it's,
door?
you know.
Probably not. You gotta do more investigatory work as far as how is that
Mhm.
being connected. Are they moving inside? Are the people that own the property are involved? Did you see who dropped it off? A lot of these questions are very important before you can kick down a door.
That or, if you spot a shit ton of fucking weed, write up a search
Inside.
warrant.
Yeah, exactly. right?
Investing the secret to
If it
Corwin's
gets
heart.
denied,
Hashtag
do more-
Flopwood.
Do your job and do more investigative work.
Any other questions? Anything you guys want to bring up as far as recent instances have been happening on duty?
So the Santa Claus thing, has Santa been there's been multiple reports of Santa, or is it just from the?
It's just from suspects we
Well,
talked to.
he's
that-
usually spotted once a year, to be honest.
Yeah,
winter time.
I found him stabbed outside MRPD once.
McNulty, shut the fuck
it's
up.
Was
traffic-
he
Well, is this,
kidnapped
like-
recently?
Yeah, he was.
Okay. Okay, I remember Chase about that actually.
Yeah, and then we arrested a guy named Anthony that went by Grape yesterday.
Is Santa
and
Claus,
he
like,
was
Seen?
like I believe
No,
him, but
we see him like once a
told me
year.
that Santa Claus gave him 1.5 kilos of weed, and we caught him with it
Damn.
on his person. That's not the
Bring
first I've heard of
Christmas.
that either.
Bring Christmas. You know.
Yeah.
In the back, go ahead.
With weed grows that we stumble upon, do we have any sort of shears or
Nope.
way to rip
Nope.
it up?
I wish.
You should be able to. Wait, are you still
Nope.
struggling? Still struggling.
Nope.
My first encounter with
Again,
it, I had to wait.
Only
yeah.
time you can get that shit out the fucking ground is when it's nice and old and the roots
Okay.
are fully grown.
Yeah, no, well, we should get a shovel.
Have a
and
good
we
night,
should be able to
Jenny.
Destroy them right away.
Thanks
so
for
that we
hanging
can
out.
Stick them in evidence. Stick a
Stay
picture.
safe and warm.
If there's a lot
I'm
of
not
them
worried
or a
about
few of
staying
them
warm.
or
I'm worried
one
about my
from,
pipes
like a public
bursting.
place, we can just shovel them out and take them back to MRPD. Go ahead, Clutus.
Well, just in most cases, we probably don't want to shovel it up, right? We just want to take a photo of it and.
Correct.
My take on that, I agree. My take on that is, don't waste your time on 1 to 2, 3 plants. Don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Right.
But just pull them. But if you find like
Add that to the
6
list, bro.
plants, that's when you're like, okay, this is something
Pulling the
that
plates.
is being watched, gardened, and looked after.
Yeah, that's good. I, love
I
that.
usually spend about 2 to 3 hours sat there with a camera watching it like a fucking hawk. But in terms of grow ups going on around the city, there's far more important things to be doing than watching one fucking weed plant with your thumb up your arse.
Yeah, I love that. That's great.
I love.
Not the second part, but the
We
love
definitely
the
need something to
operation.
help us though, for sure. Because a lot of times we cannot just leave a weed plant in front of like a hospital or 2, just chilling there doing nothing, right?
McNulty? Again, bro?
Wow.
Go ahead, Coco.
Wow.
No, I was just pointing at McNulty.
Hey, you good, McNulty?
All right. Well,
Yeah, fine.
Pinzone Sky, you guys walked in. Anything else you want to bring up?
Did anything ever come up with stuff on grocery you found?
Oh, we talked to Mr. K. He said he might give us a name as far as who's behind it so far.
Oh, okay.
So right now that investigation is kind of just like at
It's kind of
like a slow
paused.
burn, slow burn
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. And I'm speaking to Judge tomorrow as well.
Peter,
about
thank you for
it,
the
as far as,
prime. I appreciate
how-
it with
how
the
to handle
9
stuff like
months.
that
Can we
in
get a bunch of hearts in chat, please? For Peter, thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, all right.
All right. If y'all got no more questions, then we can wrap it up and go out there and patrol. Thank you. Y'all dismissed.
Thanks, Cap. I got a quick
Thank you, Cap.
side thing for you if you have a
Absolutely.
sec.
Let's talk outside.
Awesome.
What's going on, Flop?
Hey,
Just
so
like a one-on-one kind of thing, or
no, probably not. We're probably okay.
Oh, did you check if the report's been recovered yet?
I haven't checked since the weather came through. I checked earlier though. Let me see.
Okay, see if.
Can't believe Pinzone would do this. You did everything.
It has not been.
I'll ask tonight.
All right.
Oh, yo.
Listen, you're doing a lot, Cap.
No.
Be
This
sure.
is important.
No,
Well,
I know.
wanna make-
That one's important, but just be sure to
Yeah.
give yourself a break every once in a while. You do it a lot. It's
Yeah,
greatly
I'm not-
appreciated.
I just want things to progress. That's all. So we're like moving along, you know.
Oh,
I respect that.
I got more stuff to give you, Cap. That'll help you get things moving along.
All right, perfect.
So, just some food for thought, because I saw the photo. I don't want to bring this up and kick off a huge discussion in the meeting room, because I don't want to spend an hour in there. I've seen the photo of the 92 weed plants. And in the same photo, there are watering cans. In our PD.ca, it is strictly stated in multiple occasions that people, have to water these plants. Would that not be considered the paraphernalia that would also tie into intent to
Because,
distribute?
I mean, think about it, right? A hammer. You can use it to build or kill somebody, right?
Yeah.
A watering can, it covers a lot of functions. One being that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it could be a pattern or a tool on top. It can't be definite proof. So if they had maybe seeds, a water can, and fertilizer, the water and can and fertilizer plus the seeds gives you the equation you're looking for to say, okay, that's grounds for, cultivation or possession of permanent, right? So something like that.
Okay. So just for context, you wouldn't think that the watering can alone plus the insane amount of marijuana on the possession would be enough to at least put an argument?
As far as that charge, you could, right? But like I said, it's a watering can, right? We know it waters. I mean, if they use a hose, for example, would it make a difference, you think?
I mean, ask the question again.
If they try using a hose, for example, right, or a bottle of water to water, right, would that be possession of? You think that would be because it does say any item though that is used in manufacturing, production, distribution, or sale, or consumption of drugs. So I guess by the penal code, if you look at it,
I mean, I'm just
you
sort
could
of
definitely make an argument for sure.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like pinpoint it and get a ha gotcha. It's more or less just one of those. I don't want to push stuff like that. But what I was saying to Cornwood was I'm less concerned about the charge that would be served on something like that. I'm more concerned that we have that much marijuana floating around. And I feel like that the marijuana is something I think we should maybe prioritize. I mean, I know McNulty's doing his thing, but it does lead me to some question about how quickly this stuff is being produced.
That's the thing. Does it grow in 24 hours? Because that has to be it, or else how? There's no way, unless there's like 100 people growing marijuana this single time. Because how are they pumping out so much weed?
I don't know, but it really leaves me with that like open-minded question of contingency. It definitely leaves me with that kind of that question mark. I mean that's not something that we'll be able to answer, but I do want to point out the investigation regarding yesterday. Would that not the information that we have regarding that phone number? Would you still not want to push for a subpoena on that?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Definitely are, right?
I didn't know if that was still in motion.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We're definitely gonna pursue with that. I just want to talk to the judge real quick and see what's going on because I want to understand exactly how they see things when something like that does happen, right?
Yeah, I was telling Cornwood about that situation. He's like, "What's stopping you from just signing a raid warrant on the property?" I said, "The precedent, right? The stuff we were talking about yesterday. Setting that precedent, I think, would not be good in the eyes of the PD. To in context, we can all agree that is like textbook, something fishy, not passing a smell test.
Right. This definitely does not pass the smell test.
Yeah, and I don't want to set the precedent that people can go around on a bicycle and throw a brick of weed in people's property, and bam, we're kicking down doors.
Exactly, because people will open as the PD that way.
100%. People are going to abuse the system when they find a crack in it, and that is unfortunately what we're dealing with right now. So I want to be sure that not that we're doing the right thing, but just making sure that we're precautious about how the public views it. So. But
yeah, I mean, like I said, and I really want to make grounds on marijuana and start, knocking down some doors.
Oh, me too.
Right, we will. And right now, like I was telling everybody, just gotta focus on trying to get more cops. Once we've done that, we can start knocking down some doors. It's good to understand what's happening, who's doing what, and what's going on, so we can start, finding our targets who are cultivating this large amount of marijuana and shut down the supply chain.
Yes. I mean, shit, not for nothing. This ties into my announcement the other day. Information, in my opinion, in my professional opinion, information means more than the bust. I agree. The arrest is always nice, but every once in a while, I mean, hey, listen, if you know something else is bigger going on pertaining to a case, maybe, catching the small piece of the pie is, while good, sometimes letting that one thing go or just spending that time looking into that one thing could lead to bigger things. So I do think that the information right now in the position we're in the PD, I would argue that not pursuing kicking down doors right now would be the best idea, but gathering more information so that we have the understanding so we can kick down doors would make more sense.
Yeah, what people need to understand is you're building the foundation for the future, right? You are
Definitely.
the pillar that people will use in the future. Say, hey, this officer did all this legwork, all these investigations to get to this point, and here's how he's done it, and here's the pattern behind it, and it's been documented, it's been done, information has been fact-checked and proven.
100%. Definitely. I don't want to hold you because I'm assuming you're busy. I just wanted to bring those 2 points up. Like I said, I didn't want to drag out the meeting too long and get people out there, so figured I would at least just talk to you one-to-one real quick about that.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm gonna pick out probably cadets here and try to see what's going on with them.
Yeah, all good, not a problem. You do your thing.
He's ready in that pool right there behind us.
You know what's funny? I was gonna go back and check your FTO report, but I will say
Clover
that
Fields and Desmond Troy.
I definitely think Coco's on the list of people who are on track.
Coco's definitely ready, from my opinion, but it's up to y'all. FTOs, what you think, of course.
The 2 I took yesterday are performing without any prompting. Like they're just performing as PPOs, just with me just in the car.
Well, why don't you push them for promotion then, Duncan?
Not my shift. Flop. That's my recommendation. Desmond
It doesn't matter if you took out. So it's not about shift, okay? It's about the cadets you take out. Obviously, I wouldn't comment on a shift 3 or shift 1 cadets if I'm not taking them out. But you're the FTO of the whole PD.
All right. Well, yeah, Flop. You're more in this shift. Those 2 have been able to perform without any sort of prompting or like anything.
Here's the reality. I haven't taken either of them out yet, unfortunately. I will go through everybody's reports and make sure. I mean, I'm reading through yours right now, Cap, for Coco, because I know it was brought up, and I will make sure in our FTO area where we give our interest. I don't see a problem with pushing him. Did you feel that his radio comms and his etiquette was good? Was it?
It was good. It was good. Yeah.
Okay.
Much better. Much better.
All right. Well, then in that case, I don't see any issue pushing him and just sort of monitoring him.
All right. Well, you go have that conversation with him then. All right.
Do you want me to let him know that he's being pushed?
Hey, like I said, it's up to y'all. The FTOs decide. I don't want to do too much micromanaging. I just want to be there where I can say, hey, I think this person's ready. What do you think?
Okay.
I'm not on duty, but there's somebody in the front that's there to give a expired ID.
Okay. Are the both of you in queue?
I am, yes.
Okay. What about you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll take the both of you here in a little bit. Top of the hour. So get ready.
Okay.
10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
You know what? Give me a minute. I have to.
Let's get it.
Let's try and get Coco solo.
Going on, Flop?
Hey, what's up, Coco? How are you?
Doing good. Today was or yesterday was a super good day. I feel.
Yeah, good.
It's exciting. I liked doing the investigating stuff, and now I see what you were talking about when you were saying how like interesting all that is. Got a little taste of it.
It's good, man, right?
Yeah, it gets the blood pumping.
It gets you thinking. I love this stuff. Investigations get me. That's one of my favorite things in this PD.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm just I'm really quickly
Do
just
your thing.
writing something out. I'll be right with you. Little does he know I'm writing about him. Um, 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 Oh shit. Um. Easy. All right. I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay. Okay. Give me a minute. We are gonna push for. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of technical stuff right now. I apologize. It's very confusing, but um. Um. I'm gonna make a fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna grab Coco, and I'm gonna make him a PPO. How is God damn it? Lucas Lavender. PPO vote shift 3. Okay. I'm gonna cop. I'm literally just gonna rip this. Coco Mars. With multiple FTOs. During his time, he's been caught up on. Coco Mars has been working exceptionally through shift 3 of multiple FTOs. During his time, he's been caught up on performing on his own in on scenes. Coco Mars has been working exceptionally through shift 3 of multiple FTOs. During his time, he's been caught up on performing on his own on scenes, as well as showing drastic improvement regarding radio use. How did I'm gonna be on? I'm ripping. Okay. Looking for a smell test, or I'm gonna say looking for on pushing Coco to PPO. No, I was gonna say I'm looking for a smell test on how people feel, but 125 F2 Gong in favor of promoting Coco Mars PPO.
Don't mind me, Flop. I'm just making some coffee here.
No, you're good. You're fine. Okay. Sorry, dudes. This is a lot of writing. All right. Let me now go over here. Um.
Oh, Flop, do you see that you see that message went out to shift 3?
Specifically shift 3?
From Sky Faye, Officer Faye?
Yes. What do you, which one? Oh, for the FTL one?
Yeah, the FTO channel.
Yep. I am also, doing one right now in my own similar fashion.
I think I'm just gonna say fuck it. I'm just gonna make the other two's vote as well because I've not many FTOs in shift 3, and I feel like my voice matters.
Yeah, if
right?
you, like I said, doesn't matter what shift you're in. You're an FTO for the whole PD. If you took a cadet out, make a comment and report. All right, I'm gonna go make some coffee. I'm gonna be focused on this machine.
Okay. No, you're all good. All right, Coco, what's going on? Sorry. Woo.
I was just kind of just gonna follow up with whatever FTOs I went out with, and because I know I was with Slacks yesterday. He kind of was saying he was gonna vouch for me to get out there on my own. I'm just kind of seeing. I was gonna ask him, and I guess ask whoever else. I know a couple of the other FTOs haven't
What's
been
up,
around,
dudes?
so,
How we doing? Sorry.
I guess I'm gonna follow up with Slacks as well, and then we're
Yeah, definitely
go from there. Yeah, because I as far as like I was under the impression he said I was good to go out, but I just didn't want to. Obviously, I just want to double check with him and make sure it's all good.
No, definitely. I will tell you this much in terms of following up. And from what I've read, you've made drastic improvement. I know Slacks has spoken pretty highly regarding the work recently. And I will tell you right now that you should hear back with something soon.
Okay.
That's all I can say up to now. But just know that you will most likely be hearing very soon.
Okay.
Probably from me. So just give me some time to figure that out.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah. From what I was reading,
I just wanted to. Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead,
go ahead.
sir.
No, you're good. Go for it.
I just wanted to make sure I follow up with everybody who I went out with. I haven't seen Watson around in a little bit.
Alice usually gets on duty in a couple hours, if not mistaken.
I'll definitely check up with her because she was my first ever FTO, so she got probably the worst impression of me, to be honest. But yeah, I think Barrick is one that I went out with him for 8 hours.
Holy shit! Really?
I had an 8-hour shift with Barrick, and me and him. I definitely had a good little. That's the one that I was trying to tell you that I think it was missing on there or something. That's why I wanted to talk to him too. I don't know if you can see it from your end, but yeah, I was out with him for 8 hours. And that was probably my biggest journey I had so far. My biggest learning. I think when I was out with him, I did the most learning, and that's like where I made my most improvement. So I think it's important for that report to be there, I guess. So I think when I talked to Slacks, he was looking for it, and I talked to Turner as well. But I think they're happy with how things are going, but I hope so, anyways.
No, definitely. No, the whole point of cadet phase is to see the improvement and to tackle different avenues. And if you have a strong suit, great. Let's focus on the strong suit. Let's make sure you know your strong suit. Okay, awesome. Let's focus your weak points and let's make your weak points strong suits. And once we feel like that you're in a position where you can continue to develop and learn, that's when we want to push people. And
I'm not trying to come off as too eager either. I just I want to be eager, but if I don't want to be pushing too hard for
you're
it,
not. Yeah, no. You're not. I'm gonna let you know right now, and this is something just to bear in mind. And I tell everybody this: your cadet phase is by far going to be the best time that you have, and it's going to be the time that you want to spend.
Is this private conversation?
No. You're good. You're good. Yeah. Your time as a cadet though is the time to make mistakes, the time to ask questions.
Yeah.
That's everything. Because once you push to be a full officer, at that point, anything beyond you
on
are
me.
you are entrusted to do the job, and you're entrusted to know, understand, and we are essentially putting our full devoted undivided trust into you, that if I had my back to you, I know 100% that you're going to be able to fulfill whatever I'm asking.
Right.
So definitely do not rush your time through this. This is definitely going to be something you want to spend slowly and really ask all the questions that you need to.
Right. I think that's I would say like one of my strong suits is that I definitely ask a boatload of questions with all the FTOs that I've been out with, just to be positive on everything.
No,
Actually, when I was with
definitely.
you were really helpful in a sense of like I knew like the foundations of a lot of things, and then you kind of cleared up a lot of the side notes on certain things, which was really helpful.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone's got a different mindset on how. Everybody has a different mindset on teaching, but what I like about that is if you go out with various FTOs, you also learn different perspectives, and you take those perspectives, and you're able to find the things you like, find the things you don't necessarily like. And the way, something that an old trooper told me that I miss him, hope he's doing well. He told me that every officer that comes into the PD starts off as a square. And what happens is you are slowly chiseled down and rounded out into your own form. No two rounded out officers are going to operate the same way. You are going to find your own methods that work for you. And that is the like quintessential goal of your cadet phase, and having FTOs to teach those different perspectives. So while I taught something maybe one way, you know, Duncan's not going to teach something the same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
Katie, thank
I
you
think
so
that's, like,
much.
the
I
cool part
appreciate
that
it.
I think I've been with every
Thank
FTO
you.
now. The only person who I haven't been with, obviously Turner.
Can we get some
is
hearts in chat,
obviously
please?
Can be an FTO if he wants to be. He's the only one I haven't gone out with, but it was like nice seeing the different perspectives from each.
Thank you guys for all the
Person
follows. I don't know where you're all coming from, but thank you.
I strongly believe he
Flop
hates
is
me.
great. No, Flop is a really
You
good
think I
teacher.
hate you? What the fuck?
I'm joking, Flop. I'm joking.
If Flop
What do
hates
you
anybody,
mean?
It'd be me. I punched him in the face in academy.
Bro.
Yeah, I feel like if he's gonna hate anyone, he'll have a dark side towards me.
Nah.
No, I don't think any FTO hates
Where are you
me.
all coming from? Thank you for all the follows. Appreciate you. Nah, it's
I've
been
been taken mostly by Faye, so.
Hey, listen, you know what? There's a lot of people who run it back, and I will tell you right now, Faye is one of the best officers that we have on the force. Absolutely
great.
incredible.
She's
100%.
great. I love her.
Love from Coco. Fuck yeah. Appreciate
She's
you
the
guys.
first FTO that kind of let me just like take the reins
Thank you, dude.
on
Thank you,
things
thank
and
you.
kind of just like watch and observe. And then the day after that was
Hey,
my
S-Fan,
48
hey,
hour
what's up, dude? Thank
banger
you.
with
Appreciate
Barrick. And that
We had
was
so much fun yesterday. Me, Lucas, and Faye. Oh, yeah, I have no idea. That was so fucking
you guys
fun.
are a good team together.
I am. That was a great team.
Oh, man.
You miss your husband?
Who,
Wow.
me?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't know where he's
You miss
been.
him in the forest?
I haven't seen him in a while.
Who?
Unofficial S-Fan Red. Oh, thank you,
Did you
dudes.
come back to be a police officer?
Thank you, dudes. What's going on, everybody? No, he's doing his own thing right now. He's focusing on his own.
He's chilling.
Yeah, he's chilling.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take a minute. I'm gonna step away. I have to clear my throat and grab something to
Do your
drink.
thing.
I have
Okay.
such a dry throat. Give me a second. I actually need to sit for a minute and just talk a normal voice. Flop voice hurt my throat right now, and I don't know why. Oh man, what's up, everybody? How we doing, dudes? Thank you so much for the little unofficial. Thank you. Appreciate everybody. So far the roleplay has been so good. The Cornwood dynamic is unironically, the Penny dynamic with Flop has been one of my favorite cadet officer interactions I've had. And the Cornwood Flop interactions are just as fucked up as they just work. Did he actually log out this time? Yes, he did. Good for him. I'm here to learn how to roleplay. You've come to the wrong spot. We only throw rocks here. I'm full on invested. Fuck yeah. Love that though. Love that. I'm just taking a quick minute, a breather, because I'm still waiting. So far I haven't lost power, but we are now officially, whoo, shit, it is cold out. It is going to be -1. Tonight it's going to get down into single digits. Oh, nice. Wind chill. It's going to be like below negatives today. Okay, cool. Nice. Great. Thanks for sending Florida some cold. Yeah. I'm taking my night pretty slowly because I have a lot going on in terms of the weather. Flopping Cornwood rock verse. Yeah. No, it's been good. It was 19 today and that was low enough. Well, we also got a foot of snow, and in Tennessee, a foot of snow is like an avalanche. In New York, I would still be going to school, but you know, we're dying in Texas at 20 degrees, bruh. You know what's so funny? When the last time I was in Austin, actually no, that's a lie. Last time I was in Austin was a couple months ago. Actually, last month. Oh my God, time has been flying. Last time I went to Texas when it was cold out, it was January last year. And January of last year, I drove down with, I don't know if some of you know Trav Piper, but we drove down to Texas to go hang out January of last year. And while I was there, a big ice storm happened last year. I have never seen a more unprepared state in my life for freezing temperatures. That shit's crazy. I'll be honest though, respectfully speaking, I think Texas got to get on the train of like subsidizing some stuff for the cold. It's been what, 4 years in a row now, 3 years in a row that it's gotten like insanely bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong to say that, but Dallas is closed tomorrow because it's cold. I have a foot of snow on my road, so it's like they're not plowing shit here. Hope you're keeping cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm just doing my thing. I got my faucets running and stuff. I should actually shit. I should get my heater going in my my little space heater in my bathroom. Yeah. Get it together, Texas? I don't know. Austin shut down on my birthday last year because of ice. I'm telling you, I lived when I was out there. I don't know if some of you know who Moose Brother is, but we were making trips to 7-Eleven because it was the only place open during the ice storm. And we ate off the rollers at 7-Eleven like 3 or 4 days in a row. It was crazy. Well, Mike, this is a Rode Pod mic. Unironically, I think the best microphone you'll get for $100. As long as you have a good interface, I think it's good. But who was that girl you were talking to just now? That was Selena, I believe. Selena Frost. Put your faucets on or just dripping, you'll be fine. Yeah, I got both of them on right now. I don't know. I'll get up and check. It's in the other room. Figure it out. Anyway, we'll go back to roleplay. I'm just taking a minute to breathe because my voice has not been doing good recently with Flop. Weather? Oh, it's crazy. Oh, it's fucking crazy. It's insane. What's up, Dusk? How you doing? Thanks for the follow. Thank you, everybody, for the follows. Thanks for all the support, dudes. Warm tea with honey helps a ton. I should go make tea. I might go make tea, actually. Fuck, that might not be a bad idea. Born and raised LA, no idea about any of this stuff. We freak out about an inch of rain. That's crazy. I think I might be getting sick. Don't do that. That's terrible. Love from Australia. Great role play. I really appreciate you dudes. Thank you for all of the support. I'm honestly